In love with our red and white Gunners, today we have some bomb news that deserves all of your attention. But before we dive into this subject, I invite everyone to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the Arsenal news. Also leave a like in the video, as this motivates us to bring you more exciting content. Now let's get to the news. Arsenal strategic training session, Jorginho absent, Soccer and Jesus take on special tasks. As the Arsenal squad wrapped up their final training session in Dubai, Football.London meticulously analysed the images, uncovering potential insights for the upcoming clash against Crystal Palace. The team concluded their intensive work in the Middle East, aiming to regain form for the crucial matches ahead, particularly the anticipated showdown against Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. While much fan attention has been on the transfer window, Mikel Arteta emphasised the priority of maximising the existing talent within the club in several interviews. However, as the Dubai training period concluded, subtle hints of a potential setback emerged. On Thursday morning, Arsenal released footage from their last training session in Dubai. Football.London dissected the visuals, seeking clues about what might be expected post the break and the challenges awaiting the coach's selection. Smith Rowe's resurgence. Emile Smith Rowe has faced challenges in earning his coach's favour lately, returning from various injuries that kept him sidelined. Reiss Nelson had surpassed him in the hierarchy, and even on the bench, the midfielder was limited to brief appearances in the League Cup clash with Brentford. In training, however, he seemed determined to showcase his capabilities. During a simulated game scenario, Smith Rowe leaped to outpace teammate Eddie Nketiah, executing a perfect header into the back of the net. Arteta's active involvement. With midfielders in demand, considering Thomas Partey's ongoing injury and Mohamed Elneny's commitments to the African Cup of Nations, Arteta needed to be hands-on. In several training sessions, the Spanish coach was seen actively participating, exchanging passes with his captain, Martin Odegaard. The exercise revolved around two players with bibs, and a small team attempted to pass the ball from one end to another within a square area. Arteta was at the forefront, contributing to initiating and recycling numerous plays. Soccer and Jesus training focus. Scoring goals had been a concern for Arsenal during the festive period. Thus, it was no surprise to witness numerous shooting drills during the 4-minute clip, with Gabriel Martinelli showcasing a particularly spectacular effort. However, Soccer and Jesus were repeatedly seen focusing on shots with their weaker foot. Soccer, criticised by some for being too one-dimensional, and his left-footed teammate aimed to address this scrutiny. Working on their weaker foot is expected to mitigate goal-scoring challenges. Jorginho's absence. The only highlighted concern in the footage was the apparent absence of Jorginho. The Italian midfielder started the game alongside Declan Rice against Liverpool, and the duo impressed, particularly in the first half, as the Gunners dominated the game. Examining the images, there seemed to be no sign of Jorginho. If he is dealing with physical issues, having suffered a foot problem last month, his absence would be a significant loss, especially with Partey and Elneny also ruled out. This strategic training session offers a glimpse into the meticulous preparations and challenges the Arsenal squad is addressing. As they return to London, fans can anticipate a rejuvenated and well-prepared team ready to tackle Crystal Palace and set the stage for the critical matchups ahead. Before continuing, make sure you are registered. Continuing. Turkish clubs eager for Elneny's signature. Football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has revealed that several clubs are keen on acquiring the services of 31-year-old Egyptian midfielder Mohamed Elneny from Arsenal during the January transfer window. With 6 months left on his contract with Arsenal, Elneny is open to discussions with clubs for a potential move this month or on a free transfer in the summer. Elneny, currently away from the African Cup of Nations with Egypt, aims to focus on the tournament with his national team. However, the reported interest from a trio of clubs in Turkey suggests that Elneny might part ways with the club post-AFCON. Romano stated, Mo Elneny attracting concrete interest from Trabzonspor, but also more clubs are interested in signing him. Beşiktaş, Galatasaray, and Saudi clubs are exploring the conditions for the move. This could be a beneficial move for both Elneny and Arsenal. Elneny has been a fringe player for a while, and despite expressing contentment at Arsenal recently, indicating a desire to retire at the club. A move abroad appears to be a sensible plan for both parties. Elneny hasn't seen much playing time outside cup competitions or when someone is injured. With the summer acquisitions of Havertz, Rice, and Jorginho, his playing prospects seem to be diminishing. Like some other Arsenal players, his contract expires at the end of the year, and Arsenal doesn't seem likely to offer a new contract. The optimal choice for Elneny would be a move for more playing time, but this ultimately depends on the player. Concrete news may not surface until the conclusion of AFCON. While selling Elneny may not generate significant funds, it would free up some payroll space and potentially facilitate a new signing in the summer. However, even if Elneny is sold, it might not be sufficient to make a significant impact in this Arsenal transfer window. And if you are a Field Gunners and follow our channel, you already know that we are bringing the most exclusive news on the front line every day, and if you are new here, don't miss out and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you.